Good morning and welcome to your daily morning horoscope for Friday, 7th August 2026, Aries. Aries, who's that intriguing new person in your neighborhood? What is it about this new neighbor that makes it impossible for you to stop wondering about them? Quit obsessing. Get your courage up and find a way to welcome him or her to the new neighborhood. Maybe you'll find this person likable, maybe not, but give it a shot anyway. Enjoy. Taurus. An unexpected letter could arrive today, Taurus, with a check enclosed, perhaps a gift, bonus, or offer to make more money. This might be a welcome break, possibly coming at a time when you really need it. If it's work, don't worry about the time involved. You'll be able to finish it quickly and efficiently. It might lead to more offers in the future. Gemini. If you're in the arts or sciences, Gemini, sudden inspiration could cause you to start or continue a project that means a lot to you. Some friends or group members could help out with useful information. Your mind may generate new ideas throughout the day. Once you've finished your work, take a walk and clear your head. Watch a video. If you don't, it could be hard to sleep tonight. Cancer. Meditation, dreams, or visions could bring amazing insights your way, Cancer. You might find them too bizarre to believe, at least at first, but follow-up research could reveal that what you've come up with is quite credible. Keep a journal of these revelations because you might remember the gist but forget the details. They could be useful later when you pass your ideas on to others. Leo. You're an adventurous soul, Leo. Are you thinking about a little mischief today? Are you going to propose that you and a friend or perhaps your partner skip town for a day and forget about work, chores, and other routine matters if possible? You've been bored lately, so who could blame you? If you decide to do this, make sure everyone knows what's up. You don't want to burn any bridges. Virgo. An unexpected communication may come today from someone connected with your career, Virgo. This is good news, but it may be so off the wall that you could walk around in a daze for a while trying to make sense of it all. Don't agonize too much. You've worked hard and deserve whatever it is that's suddenly coming to you. Think of it as a karmic reward. Go celebrate. Libra. An unexpected chance to fly to a faraway place, perhaps at someone else's expense, could come to you today, Libra. A group might be involved, perhaps one connected with education. Do you lecture or teach? If so, this might be a chance to give a lecture in an exciting place you've never been to before. Get your materials together, pack your bag, and go have fun. Scorpio. Some bizarre and rather silly dreams might come to you tonight, Scorpio. They may be the sort that is so crazy that you actually wake up laughing. Don't dismiss them, silly or not. These dreams are trying to tell you something. Write them down the way you would any other vivid dream and analyze the symbols in the same way, even if they cause a few giggles. Sagittarius. If you're single, you could feel a very powerful attraction to someone unusual and perhaps a little wacky. If you're already in a relationship, you could glimpse a silly and rather insane side of your beloved you've never seen before. This could be a bit disconcerting, but also make you laugh. That's part of the appeal of love, continuously learning about that special someone. Capricorn. Have you been looking for a new job, Capricorn? If so, you might hear of an opportunity from an unexpected source, perhaps at a social gathering, if possible. This could mean that someone unexpected brings it to your attention, or it could be a job in a new and unusual field. One way or another, as weird as it seems, it's worth consideration. Look into it and get all the facts before acting. Aquarius. If you're single, Aquarius, love may come to you completely out of the blue today. The person could be standing behind you in line at the store or sitting nearby in the park. Wherever you connect, don't be too cautious. Move ahead carefully, but at least get to know something about this person before giving into insecurity and running the other way. Pisces. Some unexpected but very welcome visitors could arrive today, Pisces. They might bring some people you don't know but should connect with right away. Expect interesting news, fascinating information, and a lot of laughs. Even though you don't know for sure that these people are able to come over, have a supply of drinks and snacks on hand. You'll want them to settle in and stay a while if possible. This has been a Daily Morning Horoscope for Friday, August 7, 2026. Do have yourself an amazing day.
You know, sometimes it's just good to just sit, observe, and just watch the world go by. Good morning, St. Lucia. Thank you for joining us for the DBS This Morning show. Before we get into the show, let's go check in with the news team for our morning news highlights.
Good morning. Time now for the news. My name is Timothy Polio. A senior United Workers' Party figure says the opposition can no longer ignore the warning signs. Former Babino MP and the chairman of the party's review committee, Ezekiel Joseph, is calling for unity, honest self-reflection, and decisive leadership changes as the UWP reviews an independent post-election assessment aimed at helping the party rebuild after its second consecutive general election defeat.
And we can't bury it our head in the sun. We have to look at the reality and accept the reality and make the changes that would allow us to be the preferred political party as our mission alluded to, right? So where we are at right now, as far as the committee, we're going to meet sometime over the weekend to review the report. I have sent a copy to the honorable leader of the party, Honorable Alan Shastney, and the first order of business is when he comes down Manfen to meet with him, that is the committee, and discuss the report.
Joseph says the party's convention committee is still awaiting ratification by the National Council, a process he acknowledges has been delayed. However, he believes the UWP should hold its convention this year to settle the party's internal affairs early and determine who will fill its leadership positions ahead of the next election. It's never too late to learn a new skill. A new partnership between 4 local training organizations is opening the door for adults to reskill, improve their job prospects, and better meet the demands of today's workforce. The alliance combines technical and soft skills training to create more opportunities for career growth and lifelong learning.
This has been a 21-year-old journey where we've been in the background doing a lot of work with a lot of our young people, and the focus was always on young persons. But of late, based on what was brought up to us at one of our meetings, one of the directors suggested that, but why not encompass everyone? Because there are lots of adults who actually would like to have some training as well. Even some persons who would have been in retirement would then now want to reskill.
Boussolet says training is being expanded beyond what is currently offered, such as refrigeration, air condition repair, plumbing, and home maintenance, through partnerships being formed with other training institutions like the National Skills Development Center. We continue the broadcast with news that St. Lucia is strengthening its first line of defense against disease outbreaks. With support from the Pan American Health Organization, PAHO, the Ministry of Health is rolling out a new interactive online surveillance platform designed to help health officials and key sectors detect, report, and respond to public health threats faster than ever before. The initiative recently brought together representatives from across government and essential services for specialized training on the new system.
As we can see, we have a lot of diseases originating from animals, and so we thought it necessary in the development or the redevelopment of our surveillance guidelines to do it from a more One Health approach where everybody is involved in reporting. We think that that is the best approach. We cannot do it alone, and because of the human-animal environment interface, persons need to know how they fit into the surveillance system. We also took a slightly different approach with this one. As opposed to creating just a document that can be placed on a desk, what we did is make it into a web page, an interactive web page where persons can have access to it. So whether you're in your vehicle, you're in your office, you're on vacation, you can access this web page. You can download certain sections that are pertinent to you.
The integrated surveillance webpage will allow public health authorities to continuously update the platform with new and relevant diseases as emerging health threats evolve. A new initiative is striking a chord with St. Lucia's next generation of musicians. Music Hub, in partnership with the Ministry of Equity, is using hands-on music education to nurture young talent, also celebrate the island's cultural heritage, and lay the foundation for what could become a national music education program.
The hope is that we have a sustainable music program and a pathway for persons to actually do music. So from beginning to all the way to the end, which is our thing is to discover, develop, perform, and to serve others. So that's the goal. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to develop music teachers and music students as much as we can.
Music Hub officials say the hope is to partner with different organizations and community groups to grow and develop a pathway for music students to become professionals. That's the news. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Join us for our next news major at noon, the Lunchtime Report. I'm Timothy Polion. Good morning.
Thanks, news team, for those morning news highlights. We are going to take a break, but stay with us. When we come back, more of the DVS This Morning Show on your number one leader. Stay with us. Hey DVS family, good morning and thank you so much for joining us. Now this segment is a segment that I find to be quite interesting. If you have any special occasions, special events, and you want to, let's say, decor and make your space dapper for that special engagement, the lady for the job is right here. Standing with me this morning, I do have Tasha from InRoom Decor. I got that right?
You have it right.
InRoom Decor. She's going to tell us a little bit about her business, how she got started, why that name. She's going to tell us everything you need to know and why you should support her endeavors. Hey Tasha, how are you?
Hi Shannon, nice to have you. Has to have me, sorry.
So,
okay.
Let's get down into the meat of the matter. InRoom Decor, a very unique name, if I do say so myself.
Yes.
How did you come up with the name InRoom Decor? And tell us a little bit about yourself. How could I forget?
So again, my name is Tasha and I used to work in the hospitality industry for about 10 years. And then I branched out into doing stuff for my own, still in the hospitality industry, just doing it for myself. And I started off doing floating breakfast trays.
Okay.
Yes, and then after I came into the decorating part of it, I always done it way before, but more as a hobby and for friends and family. And I actually love to see how everything comes together and how the reactions of everybody faces when they see the decor.
Right.
So it touches something in me, and it's something that I am passionate about. I love putting things together, coming with ideas, working with people. So that's where the whole InRoom Decor came about.
Now, funny you should say that, because a lot of the things, or a lot of times when we start things, it's really because of the love for it. You know, we do it out of fun, we do it as a hobby, but never really thinking that, hey, you know, I could make a livelihood out of this, and then something clicks, something sparks, and then here we are with a brand new entrepreneurial endeavor called InRoom Decor. But why that name, InRoom Decor?
So basically, a good friend of mine, she owns an Airbnb. And she always used to tell me, you're so good at doing these things, you know, come on, you know, do some stuff for my guests coming in. And I would be like, you know what, she kind of have a little point somewhere. And
she's making sense.
Yeah, so it's something I do in room. So it's in the room.
In the room, in the space.
Right.
Got
and
it.
then it's
That's so
decor.
clever.
So I actually add the name together. We don't do all in the rooms. We do outdoor as well.
Okay.
But this is where it stemmed
That's
and where it started, and it just came together beautiful. So it started with me doing bedroom setups, intimate will you marry me's that actually
engagement proposals
that actually blossomed into outdoor spaces.
Nice.
The business took me on a different
trajectory.
Yes, when something simple as putting rose petals on the beds and a few balloons, started off with kids parties, 50th birthdays, big celebrations.
Nice. Now, how long did you say you were in the business of decor for?
Decor about 5 years.
About 5 years. So that's half the decade of you being in the hospitality.
Correct.
Nice. So you are solely an entrepreneur doing this, or are you dabbling into other things now?
Solely an entrepreneur. So I left the hotel industry in 2020. That was during the COVID.
Okay.
And then during COVID, we just blossomed into a business.
Something beautiful.
And then it just took off from then.
Nice. Now, I have been seeing your works. Now, what is the best part about your job, like for you?
Seeing the girls cry, oh my God. I love to see the emotions, or the preparations with the guys, to see how excited they are and the questions that they have and the nervousness. And then at the end, how everything just beautifully comes together. I just love to see that.
Nice.
And a lot of my friends and family can attest to it. When they come, they themselves cry because they don't know these people, but they cry.
They're crying. You're
Yes,
crying for
so
people
it's
you don't know.
Exactly.
Now, Tasha, if I'm interested in reaching out to you for, a special occasion, is there like a time span, like a 24-hour, 48-hour in reaching out to give you enough time? How does that work in booking your services?
Okay, so right now I advising anybody to book me way in advance. 24 hours, 48 hours don't work.
Okay.
Because right now we have a lot of events happening and they're always back to back. So to prevent the day that you want to do it being booked up, we advise maybe 6 months before.
Okay. As early as you possibly can.
As early as you possibly can. Sometimes you might be lucky enough to get it.
Okay.
But we always advise everybody to book way in advance. It's not only for me. Is the venue you want to use sometimes it's not available.
Right.
And
so it's good to be early.
Correct. You might want to use a particular musician, you want to use a photographer. So all of these things I advise everybody to book way in advance. We are reachable via all our social media platforms, which is TikTok and Instagram and Facebook. And we can
What's the handle?
The handles is InRoom Decor.
InRoom Decor.
Right.
Okay.
And you could reach me on 720-2260.
Okay, perfect. St. Lucia, for any special occasion, the woman for the job. Speaking of woman for the job, are you a one-woman team or do you have a team of persons to assist, or are you doing everything on your own? I'm curious to know.
All right, so my team. My team is so funny. So my team is actually automatically my family.
Okay. By
My
default.
family members just
By default.
So if you think I'm the star of the show, it's definitely not me. It is my dad actually.
Nice.
My dad is the one who puts a lot of the stuff together. I would be daddy, put that there, but he's the one.
The support system is real.
Right. So you have my father-in-law, my dad, my mom, my brothers, even my friends.
It's
my
a family
friends
fair. I love
always come in and they.
It's hands-on. Everyone,
Yes.
all hands on deck. I love that for you.
Let me correct my number. It's actually 722-2600. The 2 is confusing me. But it's 722-2600.
Fantastic. Well, St. Lucia, have a special occasion coming up. Again, the woman for the job, Tasha from InRoom Decors. Don't go too far, St. Lucia family. We are going to take a break, but we come back with more for you right here on the DBS Morning Show. DBS family, so if you notice, I'm in a completely different setting, and I feel like at this point I should probably be lifting my pinky because we're fancy, right? We're fancy. I am in Rodney Bay at the moment, and why? This is going to be the hotspot coming up very soon because their launch is happening on Sunday. Now, I know I'm speaking vague and you're probably wondering what hotspot, what's coming soon, what is this in front of you, Shanra, what are you babbling on about? Well, I do have some very interesting people with me this morning. I do have Nadia and I also have Nick with me. I'm not gonna have them give you too much, but she's gonna just describe what's in front of us. We're gonna eat and then we're gonna come back. How does that sound? Sounds good? Perfect. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you, Shan. So we have a little sampler teaser, if I should say. Just a little sampler of various things which we will carry on our menu. So we have a Lebanese cheese roll, which is a rakakat bil jibne. We have a traditional Lebanese tabbouleh salad. We have a kibbeh. We have the castelletta lamb. We have the lahem mashwe, which is beef tenderloin cubes. And then we have a lamb skewer as well, a lamb kebab. Then we have our za'atar seasoned fries we have tahini sauce, and we have garlic sauce.
Beautiful.
So we're in for a treat today, and we have Lebanese pickled vegetables and Lebanese olives. And it's very important to distinguish the olives are Lebanese olives, because you know you have Italian olives and Lebanese olives, so, and olives from different parts of the world. So we're keeping everything authentic. So we've brought in the olives from Lebanon.
Lebanon.
Yes.
Now, I hope you realize the common factor in this conversation, Lebanese, Lebanon, because I am, or we are, going to indulge in some authentic Lebanese Mediterranean cuisine. So with that said, let's eat and we'll come back. This space is going to be the newest hotspot in St. Lucia, and it's going to be somewhere that you need to be. So if you miss out, you have no one else to blame but yourself. So I hope you do not miss out on this opportunity, because they will be officially launching Allen on Sunday with their grand opening. So you guys want to go ahead and tell us a little bit about that grand opening, what we can expect, and then we're going to dive deeper into a little bit more about Allen and Lebanon Mediterranean cuisine.
Yes, so on Sunday we're having our soft opening. So where we're doing our ribbon cutting ceremony. And then on the 12th, which is Wednesday, we will open to the general public. We will be open from 4 p.m. Right into dinner. And the idea is that we will open the restaurant from 4 p.m. and we will invite our customers to come in, lounge at our bar, have a drink, enjoy some appetizers, taking the beautiful view of the entire Redway Beach scenery, which we are very fortunate to have right now. So you know, you can come with a group of friends, come for cocktails, come for some appetizers, and stay for dinner.
Now down into the name Allen. Now tell us a little bit about that, and if you do know or mind sharing, why was the name Allen decided to be, you know, assigned to such a space?
Nick.
Okay, so Allen simply means a warm welcome, and it's traditionally used when you're welcoming someone into your home. The Lebanese people are quite hospitable, so it was easy for us to come up with a name that not just only represents the Lebanese culture, but also stands on, you know, that level of hospitality and inviting people into your home. I think I want to go a little bit further and say that our chairman is Lebanese, and you know, so I think he wanting to sort of create a space that is not just synonymous with a warm welcome, but also reflects all that the culture has to offer.
Correct.
Yeah.
Now, we just had a sample of a little, should I say a little of everything that the menu will have to offer. Now, could you quickly just remind us what we had? And because the flavors are very different. It's not something that St. Lucia is accustomed to. So change is good.
Yes.
Change is not always bad. Change is good. And this is an amazing change, right? I hope I got that correct. Yes. Right? This is an amazing change. So speak to us about the different flavors that we can experience with this Lebanese Mediterranean cuisine.
Yes. So Lebanese cuisine, Mediterranean cuisine is synonymous with fresh ingredients, simple ingredients, well paired. So you have the use of spices, and we are actually using Lebanese olive oil to prepare our foods. The meats are prepared fresh, lots of vegetables. So you can expect an array of appetizers. We have the hummus, we have the mutabal beetroot, we have the muhammara, and these would be items made with chickpeas, eggplants, roasted red peppers, and there's a lot of heavy meat components as well. Lamb is very heavily featured on the menu, both as a rack of lamb and in its grounded form as well. Beef and chicken, we have seafood items, mussels, shrimp, octopus on the menu. We have some steaks as well, and I want to say that the menu is really well priced. It's affordable because what we want the restaurant to be accessible to everybody.
Don't be dismayed or daunted when you hear Nick and Nadia mention some of the food items. Like, what's that? The team, I can tell you, they're very well trained, and they will be able to assist in explaining to you what these items are to help you with your selection. And I don't know if you guys have noticed when Nadia was speaking that majority of the meals for those who are health conscious, chickpeas, you know, they're very
eggplants, beetroots, olive
very
oil,
along the healthier side.
Yes.
And I can attest that the meal that we just had, it's not oily, it's not salty, it's not too spicy, it is just right. So if you're worried about watching your weight, or you're worried about, you know, oils. This is not the place for you to worry at all because it is health conscious and they take very good care of you. Am I wrong or am I right?
No,
You're absolutely right.
Okay.
You're absolutely right.
You're right.
You know, we've been spending so much time doing tasting and training and all of that. And I have been one of those fortunate people who have had the opportunity to do a lot of tasting, trial and error. And I leave here sometimes feeling unable to walk because I am so stuffed. And my concern afterwards is, gosh, is it going to linger? Is the fat going to stay? You know, and I never have to worry about that because the food is so healthy and equally delicious.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's great for sharing. That's what I love about this concept. Because I enjoy, you know, as we say, breaking bread amongst friends or family. And the items are prepared in such a way that you can order a few items and share. So you can enjoy the different flavors. And it's about marrying flavors and combining things. So you combine your appetizers with your mains and stuff. So it's a totally different experience.
How can we find you guys on social media? And just one last thing. Do we need to make reservations to visit Ellen or can we just walk on in?
Okay, that's a great question. We will have a reservations portal. We are going to be on Open Table where you can book ahead of time. And we do have our social media, Alan St. Lucia, Alan SLU, on Instagram. And we will obviously be on TikTok once we get up and running. We will have a dedicated website as well. And we will be sharing all of this information on our social media platform over the next few days right before we launch. But it is not a reservations only system. You are free to walk in, you are free to come into the restaurant and we'll be more than happy to accommodate you. And we also want you to come in to try our signature line of cocktails. So we did our research and we figured out all of the ingredients that are synonymous with Lebanese and Mediterranean cuisine. And we've curated a line of cocktails to speak to that as well. So in addition to the regular international cocktails, we do have a new selection of Lebanese, Mediterranean-inspired cocktails as well.
Love it, love to hear it. And on that talk of cocktails, you know what?
Cheers.
To that.
Cheers.
Nadia,
Cheers.
I want to thank you guys so much for taking time out to have this chat with me. I wish you guys all the very best with this new restaurant that's about to open up. And I'll see you guys very soon.
Yes.
Thank
with
you.
that said, St. Lucia, we are going to jump into a quick break. But of course, when we come back, we have to work off all this food that we talked about with SocaCize. Stay with us.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this morning's SocaCize session. Leading the wine is Sarah and myself, Shani. Let's get ready to flaunt with the SocaCize. For this morning's workout, we will be doing a cardio Soca jam. Let's get ready to sweat with SocaCize. Squeeze.
To get recognition, Lucian woman have to work. To
4,
get any award,
3,
you have to
squeeze
work.
and hop. Squeeze.
Bangkok, 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 Bangkok.
Last one. Right leg tap. 4, 3, 2, switch the side. Now we're going with the arms. Side, side, up, down, side, side, up, down, side.
But a woman is the brightest in she class. For every exam, you know she bound to pass. Graduate from you.
And we want nice strong arm. 4, 3, 2, we're gonna roll it. Roll. Hold it down. Take it up. Roll.
So I'ma tell her to get you in a line.
4, 3, 2, squeeze.
To get recognition, Lucian woman have to work. To
4,
get any award,
3,
you have to
2,
go Bangkok,
and
Bangkok,
let's go.
Bangkok, 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 Bangkok. Get your degree from Bangkok.
Last one. Right foot. Tap. 4, 3, 2, switch it. Swing those arms. 4, 3, side, side, up, and.
To all them women out there who want to succeed, they start a trend now, so all your best in heed.
4,
Makeup and lashes, they
3,
take you too far.
2,
If you ain't come from
roll the arms, down, roll.
If you want to be a doctor or a nurse, boy, I suggest that you go to
Take it up, and.
Cause if you get your degree from over recognition, Lucian woman have to work. To
4,
get any award,
3,
you have to
2, right side on.
Bangkok, Bangkok, Bangkok. Get your degree from Bangkok, 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 Bangkok.
All right. That was this morning's session. We hope you are feeling sexy, sultry, and strong. Have a wonderful day.
How gorgeous is this water fountain? It is a Friday. It's a feel-good Friday. And this is where we wrap up this morning show right here on your #1 leader. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. It is the end of the week, which means have an amazing weekend. Until Monday, stay good, stay safe, and I'll see you then. Shanro out.